surgery. Tonight, I'm staying up all night long. I'm going to probably be staying up with a friend of mine. But, I have surgery tomorrow. I have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Or, well, I'm not getting up. I'm going to be up. So, I'm having surgery on my throat. So, my voice might change. I might not be able to do any lives or stuff like that. That's why I wanted to come on here and say hello for a little bit. Like, hi, everybody. Hello. I wanted to come and say hello to everybody and be like, hey, gonna be gone for a little while. But, yeah, so I'm gonna have surgery on my throat because I've been struggling breathing while I'm trying to sleep. And they found out that my tonsils are a little bit too big on one side. I made a mistake in one of my posts, but anyways. So, let's see. Hello! Thanks, Asher. I am a little nervous. Well, okay. Not a little nervous. I'm very nervous. But I'm trying to just be as positive as possible. But, yeah. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't... I don't, I don't think it's gonna go bad. I hope it's not gonna go bad. I'm scared of the pain afterwards, because I guess it's pretty painful. But yeah. I just wanted to come hang out for a little while. I'm not gonna be on here very long. I just wanted to come talk to people for a little bit. But hopefully everybody else is doing great. I do have one game that's coming out. So I've been working on a game called Luna's Fishing Garden. It's actually really super cute. I finished playing it, and I will be posting that. That will be on my channel probably in the next few days. If I'm conscious, it will be posted because I've recorded the script. I've cut down the footage. All I really have to do is put the script to the footage and like edit it down a little bit. And I think I can do that while I'm laying in bed. I think I've got that. So, that will be coming. I do have that video, and oh my god, that game made me cry. It only took me 3 hours to beat the whole game, but it's so cute. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm crying in the script too, because like when I go and read the script, I was crying. Yes, I'm having my tonsils and my adenoids removed. They're also going to be widening my throat because I have sleep apnea caused by having too much. This is going to be a little TMI and kind of gross, so I'm sorry. But I have too much tissue in the back of my throat because I was born with like a closed up throat. So they're going to try and open it up a little bit. If you notice, like when I'm talking sometimes, I clear my throat a lot. And that's because I get saliva that's just kind of trapped there and I can't swallow because there isn't enough room in my throat. Why do you have to do that? Hello, hello. The reason that I have to do that is because I can't, when I'm sleeping at night, I actually stop breathing. So I have obstructive sleep apnea, but it's not caused from the normal reasons. It's caused because I have too much, like, I don't have enough room in my throat, and my throat closes up all the way. So what they're going to be doing is they're going to be removing my tonsils, which one tonsil is super swollen. It's like twice the size of a normal tonsil. And then the other tonsil is kind of swollen, but it's not as bad, and it doesn't affect me as badly. But the tonsil on my left side hurts really bad, and is constantly a problem, and bleeds a lot. So I'm getting all those removed. I'm getting the adenoids removed. I also have a deviated septum in my nose, and that makes it also hard to breathe. So I've got a whole big old issue going on up here in the facial region. It's great. But if you notice when I'm live streaming, I'll clear my throat a lot, and I mostly do that. I mostly do that. I'm actually a lesbian, so I'm not giving head. But I mostly do that because I can't breathe because my throat is just like pulled together and stuff. But yeah. Hold on. Animal rescuer? Oh my gosh. Should we just call that the farming simulator or the flower picking simulator? That game was ridiculous. I don't think I've ever picked more flowers in a video game, bro. And I used to be like the person that in the MMOs, like in the guilds, they go out and they hunt down stuff. Let's see. I imagine extra tissue be an issue. That rhymes. Tissue and issue. Though I do have experience getting my tonsils adenoids. Yeah, when you get them younger, apparently it's not as bad. It's only like a 2 or 3 day recovery, and it's like a tier 1 or 2 surgery. As an adult, it's a tier 5 surgery. It's one of the most dangerous surgeries you can get as an adult because the chances of bleeding out and actually dying by bleeding to death is very high. Because it's such a massive wound and they can't close it, I have a chance of actually bleeding to death. So, that's a little scary, obviously, for obvious reasons. Yeah. Don't exactly want that on my record, you know? My freaking gravestone just says she bled to death because her tonsil surgery. Like, bro, come the hell on. Hello. Hello, hello. But no, Animal Rescuers is not going to be on the channel. Yeah, tonsil surgery removal for adults is really dangerous. It's one of the most dangerous surgeries you can get as an adult. And that's why it kind of scares me, is I know that there's a huge risk. Also, it's costing me an arm and a leg. My surgery alone is $3,000. I'll be wishing on the luck in the world. Thank you so much. If you guys do want to support the channel, and it does sound like something you'd be interested in, my merch is absolutely adorable and the most comfortable sweatshirt you're ever going to wear in your life. And it says "You are loved" on the back and on the front. It's got the same design on the front and the back. If you guys wanted to support through there, then that would be greatly appreciated too. You don't have to. I don't like pushing my merch on anybody who doesn't want it or can't afford it. I don't like people spending money they don't have. So if it's something that you want or you want to have, I tell you what, that's the best sweatshirt I think I've ever felt in my life. It's so soft. One of our subscribers and admins to the channel modeled it for me, and it's on the posts for the website. But yeah, it is absolutely adorable. We have mouse pads too, and I'll be making a bunch of stuff while I'm healing up. So my surgery is at 8:30 in the morning. It's 2 hours away, or 2.5 hours away. So I have to get out of here at 4 a.m. My dad is driving me because, obviously, for obvious reasons, once you come out of anesthesia, you're not supposed to drive. So he's going to be driving. I'm not going to live stream any of the procedure. I do have a video of my mouth, like yesterday. So I will be posting that to the channel. If you don't want to watch it, I'm going to edit like a big chunk in the front saying, "Warning, this is disgusting. Don't watch. Don't look at this if you get queasy." Because I want to kind of see the process of my throat. I'm going to post it on my secondary channel, not this channel. I'll be posting it on my other channel just to be like, yeah, so this is what my throat looked like. Here's what it looks like now. And kind of like update daily vlogs just to like explain like what I'm going through and stuff, so I can remember what I went through before I had the surgery. So that will be coming. I will be trying to vlog a little bit on my secondary channel, but God, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to talk. A lot of YouTubers say they can't even talk. So anyways, oh, and happy Easter, guys, if you do celebrate that. It's an interesting holiday in the US. Some people do and some people don't. I don't care too much about Easter anymore because I'm not a child. There's no Easter egg hunting for me anymore, so it's not something I go out and like actively celebrate or anything like that. But happy Easter if you do, if you have siblings, if you have younger ones. I'm also Yes, I'm a Christian technically, but I don't subscribe to controlled religion. So, yeah, that's a whole different ball game. So, even though I believe in some of that stuff, not all of it, but yeah, happy Easter for those who do that. Thank you so much for the well wishes and all that good stuff. Let me see. Yeah, okay. I do wish that I could have gotten more. I did talk to the company that's recovering my drive. They said they're gonna try again. There's a chance I could get Fallout back, but it's honestly probably not gonna happen. So I'm just moving on and making other content. The next big thing on my channel is most likely going to be Fallout 4, or technically New Vegas, since I just did Fallout 3. New Vegas is probably going to be the next big thing on the channel. But I'm going to be doing little tiny games. So any game that takes me less than a day to finish, that I can just do like a quick script to. So like Luna's Fishing Garden, I've already recorded the script. I've already recorded my voice for the script. I just, like I said, have to put it together with the video and put it on the channel. Now I am using AI art because my artist takes like a month-ish to create my really cool thumbnails. So for the mini videos that I'm putting out, like the 12-minute videos that are just strictly to try and fill the channel with some content, those aren't going to have amazing like grade 20 thumbnails. I'm not paying for those thumbnails. Hey Rose, how are you? So yeah, I'm just came to hang out with you guys for a couple of minutes to let you know that I am gonna be gone for a while, and I don't know if I'm gonna have the same voice when I return. Some people do report that their voice changes, and I would be devastated if my voice changed that much. It's alright, haven't heard from you in a while. I'll miss you. I'll miss you too, Rose. I can't drink anything past 6 o'clock Knoxville time. New Vegas is going to be very interesting. Personally, find 3 to be my favorite. I really did like 3. I've already played through New Vegas a lot on my channel, but I've lost all of the footage for all the games that I played. Be safe, take it easy whenever this tough time happens. So it's going to be happening at 8:30 this morning, or tomorrow morning. So I'm staying up all Sunday night. And Sunday morning, which is at 4 a.m., I am going to, I'm going to drive over to Knoxville and for the surgery. I hate the idea of getting a freaking IV because the last time that the person put an IV... So the first time that I had surgery, I had my gallbladder surgery. So I had my gallbladder removed. I was born with a non-functioning gallbladder, and for my whole life, I could not figure out why everything I ate, it didn't matter if it was a fatty food, it didn't matter if it was fucking salad, like with no dressing, just fucking lettuce. I had the worst fucking like stomach cramps ever. And TMI, a little too much information, but my excrement was bright yellow my whole fucking life, and I did not know why. So I went into the doctor, and I told him, I said, I'm having pain in my side, like constantly. For years, they told me, oh, it's just your muscles, you have fibromyalgia, it's just your muscles, don't worry about it. And I told them over and over, I said, this is the bowel problems I have, this is the pain I have. These are the symptoms I have, and constantly gaslit for like freaking years. And finally I told him, I said, you guys need to do some kind of testing to find out what the hell is happening. I feel sick. I hurt. I need help. So finally my doctor was like, okay, we're going to order a gallbladder test because I don't think it's your gallbladder, but because you won't leave us alone, we're going to go ahead and do it. They found out I had a 2% function in my gallbladder and that I was born with it. I didn't have sludge in my gallbladder. My gallbladder didn't have stones. It was very healthy, which is why they didn't want to do anything. They had looked at it in an ultrasound and they said, oh, your gallbladder's fine. My gallbladder was literally killing me because it was going toxic. My whole life, it was toxic in my body. So they removed it. They found out that not only was it swollen, but it was very infected. I had gallbladder infection for my whole life, and that is what caused all of my bowel issues. I still have some bowel issues, kind of like from leftover, but dude, it is so nice not having literal bowel issues where I'm sitting in the bathroom shaking because I hurt so bad. And it was caused by my gallbladder. So when I got my gallbladder removed, I'm just rambling all over the place. But anyways, when I got my gallbladder removed, the day that I went into for surgery, they had an intern that was doing all of the IVs. So this intern leaves the piping open. I had a lot of anxiety over IVs. Time in the hospital during COVID, I have a lot replaced IVs over a month, so I was stuck there. Oh my god, that sucks. Ugh, I can't imagine having to deal with that. No, thank you. I'm sorry you went through that. If they hadn't gotten rid of the problem sooner, your body would have eventually killed you because your body wouldn't realize it could get rid of it. Yeah, it was attacking it. It was literally like my body was attacking my own gallbladder because it saw it as a bad thing. So every time I had a gallbladder attack, which technically wasn't a gallbladder attack, my body was literally attacking myself. It was hurting and it was causing everything to go wrong. And once I got it removed, best decision of my freaking life. I still do have some bowel issues, but it doesn't hurt nearly as bad all of the time. If I eat something stupid like macaroni and cheese, which is like one of my favorite foods, then yeah, I'm going to be stuck in the bathroom and I'll be shaking, I'm be hurting. But other than that, nothing else really bothers me anymore, which is freaking amazing. I can eat greasy foods and not feel like I'm about ready to freaking pop because it hurts so bad. But anyways, so I was in the hospital. They were going to remove my gallbladder. So they were putting the IV in my arm, and he leaves the thing open. So there's a pipe at the end. There's like this tube, and the tube is supposed to be closed. He left it open. So when he put the needle in my arm, my blood just started gushing out of this fucking tube everywhere. It got on his pants, it got on the floor, it got on the bed, it got on me. I'm like, bro, my blood. So he ended up clamping it shut, and then he couldn't figure out why it was gushing so hard and why it was coming out so hard. He forgot to remove the motherfucking tourniquet. He left the tourniquet on my arm up high, right underneath right underneath my fucking shoulder. So it was pushing all the blood into this fucking IV, shoving the IV out of my arm. I had blood dripping down my arm, and I'm just like, bro, my blood! It was the funniest and yet the creepiest shit I've ever went through. But that student was just covered in my blood. And I'm like, bro, I think you need to go back to class. Me laying there watching, this is gonna be fun. Literally, though. Oh my god. And when they did it, oh, I got so cold. So, like, they pumped this stuff into my veins, and, like, they don't chill, or they don't, like, warm the water that they put in, the saline solution. So the saline solution was like freezing cold, like they just got it out of the refrigerator, and they pumped it in my veins, and I'm just sitting here going, I'm like shaking, I've got blood all over my arm. I'm like, this is the worst experience in my life. So I hope that doesn't happen again. What happened? There's been a murder. It looked like it. There was so much blood. I'm just like, bro, I hate this. So then, after they get me into the gown and everything, they get the IV in, I'm just like, oh, okay, I lost a lot of blood. The doctor finally comes in. He's looking around going, Jesus, what happened? I said, ask your student. He forgot how to use a tourniquet in the IV. And the doctor had to leave the room because he started laughing, and he didn't want to be laughing at me, so he went off to figure out what happened. It was a whole big thing. And then they finally, like, they give me a different sheet because my sheet's covered in blood. I'm just like, bro, this is so bad. So they give me another sheet, and I'm, like, wheeled into the area. There's an uncommon number of people who can actually taste, smell saline in their mouth. I can taste the saline. I can taste it. When it goes into my body and all that, I can taste it. I can taste like the irony or the irony kind of taste from it. Blood said hi for real. So they take the sheet off of me. It's all bloody and stuff. So they give me a new sheet and like a new blanket because I'm freezing because this dude just pumped like actual refrigerated saline into my vein. So, and I'm telling a previous story from a previous surgery. I've had one surgery so far, and that was my gallbladder. So this is my gallbladder surgery. If anything happens with this tonsil surgery, I will definitely tell you guys. But anyways, so they pumped my veins full of this freaking saline that literally just came out of the refrigerator. I am shaking because it's so cold. So they give me 2 freaking blankets, and I'm sitting there watching like this movie on the television or something. I can't remember what it was. It was like something with animals. I think it was Dr. Dolittle 2 or something. But anyways, so the doctor comes in. I haven't been in your lives in ages. Hey, Mouse God. Yeah, I haven't been live streaming for ages. I've been working my tail off. My hospital my hospital fees so far have been $5,800. So I have been working my tail off trying to make money so that I can pay for my hospital dues. So if you guys can support through the merch, that would be absolutely freaking cool. Also support just by watching the channel. If you guys want to support me and you don't have money to support, all you have to do is go watch one of my videos from start to finish and just comment, share, like, subscribe, etc. And that helps me more than you know. Losing blood while cold, watching some animal movie while losing crazy money is crazy. 5.8k holy, you're going to need to farm money. I've already done so. I've basically used almost all of my lawsuit money from my previous job because I sued them for a injury that they didn't want to take care of, and I ended up getting money from that. And then basically I've used all of that to pay for insurance because I pay $600 per month for my insurance, and then my hospital bills out of pocket is $6,600. So that's my my out of pocket maximum. Once I hit the out of pocket maximum, the insurance covers me 100%. But I haven't hit my out of pocket maximum yet. But anywho's, so I'm sitting there, they give me a new sheet, and they wheel me into the place where they're going to be doing the surgery, and I start freaking bawling. I'm so, I am just so scared, and so, I just don't want to be there, and I'm starting to freak the hell out, as they pull me away from my dad and push me through the doors, I just start bawling, freaking tears just streaming down my face. I'm scared. I don't want to be there. And the freaking nurse was so sweet. She, cupped my cheeks and was, wiping my eyes. And she's like, oh, sweetheart, it's okay. It'll be all right. And she was just so sweet. She was holding my hand. Oh, my gosh. It was such an amazing experience to just have the nurse, she was so nice. If I could give that nurse a review, it would be a 10 out of 10 review. Best nurse. I don't know her name. I don't even remember her face. All I remember is she was so calming and so sweet and made the whole experience so much better. And I don't remember going to sleep. I remember the guy coming in and saying, okay, we're going to put this in your vein, and I'm done. I'm out. I'm gone. That was all I remember. Her voice was cute. I don't remember what she looked like. All I know is that she was cupping my face and, wiping my tears and telling me it was okay and, just being so freaking super sweet. Oh my goodness. That helped so much for me to chill out and not be as scared. But, anyways, so in a few hours, I am leaving here to go to Knoxville and have my surgery. Knoxville's 2.5 hours away. We plan on bringing me back home, so I'm going to be 2.5 hours from my emergency clinic, which is the scary part with this whole thing. So, yeah. Do silly thing to make insurance people pay. Yeah, pretty much. I was working, and I bent the wrong way, and I ripped my tendon in my back. and I was off work for quite some time because of it. So, yeah. Now I'm an independent contractor. I work for Walmart, technically. I'm a Spark driver, if you guys know what Spark is. But, anywho, I just wanted to come on here, say hello, say I've missed you guys, and that I'm going to be gone for a little while. Don't know when I'm going to stream again. To look forward to the new video. It is coming out. I don't know when. Fallout, unfortunately, is gone. I don't have the footage anymore. Unless they can recover it off of that hard drive, which they've already tried once and they said they can't. They're going to try again. I asked them if they could try again, and they're going to try again. They're sending me a brand new 20 terabyte drive to replace the one that I lost. Thank gosh. But, anywho, I just wanted to come on here and, like, touch bases with you guys and, give you some information and say I missed you guys. And I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to live stream a lot more and, post a lot more content for y'all. If you have any ideas or like games to request or whatever, you can hit up the Discord in the suggestions area. I always take suggestions for different games. Right now, I'm sticking to smaller games that I can play on my laptop. I'm not gonna go per se, like I'm gonna stick you guys over here and just hang out for a little bit, but I'm talking with a friend of mine, so I might go silent here and there, because I can't multitask. I can't talk on stream and also type. I'm terrible at that. Stream in the hospital. Power Wash Simulator is a small game. I am actually planning on, playing Power Wash Simulator, but I don't know how it would work out for, like, a game to play on the channel. I did get 2 sponsored games. So I'm part of a, creators club where devs, like game devs, can reach out to you and be like, hey, would you play my video, or would you play my game on your stream, and in exchange we're going to give you a free key for our game when it comes out. And I've been contacted by 2 game devs to play their games, so I will be playing those eventually on a stream as well. Depends on like when, like how much this heals and how quickly I heal and stuff. But yeah. I hope that you guys heard that like gross sound. I hope that stops. I have had that problem in my throat getting worse and worse the longer I go. It started in 2010, I think. And it wasn't as bad back then, but it just has gotten worse and worse and worse, and it seems to correlate to how swollen my tonsils are and how bad my tonsils are. I have massive pits in my tonsils, and like I have a tonsil stick, and if I stick it back there and I like push on my tonsils, I can see that there is stuff in my tonsils, but it is so massive and so like compact, I can't get it out, which is why I'm having my tonsils removed, because there's an infection in my tonsil and it will never it does not want to go away. It's constantly there. Metro 2033 is a good one if you haven't played it. It's like 10 gigabytes. What is that? What type of game is that? Yeah, that's what my surgery is for. Because my tonsil is really swollen and infected. And no amount of antibiotics has helped. No amount of cleaning it has helped. No amount of mouth hygiene. Nothing. Like, it is in there. It is compact. It is stuck. And it is driving me absolutely bonkers. It's basically an average day is Serbia. It's a little like Fallout, but more horror. I'll check it out, but I don't like horror. The most horror you guys will ever see me play is Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, it's time for your tonsils to be removed. Nothing you can do. Yeah. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that the clearing of my throat goes away, because let me tell you, as a YouTuber, that's disgusting. I hate it. Like, I don't want to sit here and clear my throat constantly. It's gross. I don't want you guys to have to listen to that. And I can't control it. I can't help it. I have to breathe, you know. So it's either I don't stream, Or you guys just kind of deal with it. And if I get into a coughing fit, I just mute. From time to time, I'll mute so I can clear my throat, but it's crazy the amount of like backup that I have in the back of my throat because of my fucking tonsils. I mean, technically, breathing is a luxury. In Australia, you have to pay taxes to breathe. They have a breath tax. My ex-boyfriend from a long-ass time ago told me that, and I've never forgotten it. They have a tax for just being alive. Oh, I did buy Resident Evil. I am going to be playing Resident Evil. All of the games. I've always wanted to play them. In Australia, you have to pay a tax just to walk. And everything there is trying to kill you. Yeah, it's like a high-stakes safari. So, the games that I'm playing... the games that I'm planning on playing is The Last of Us. Left 4 Dead. I think. Is it Left 4 Dead? No. Yes? No. No, The Last of Us. There's another zombie game that I was planning on playing. I'm gonna be playing through all of the Resident Evil games. Hang on. I'm trying to remember... Okay, so it is, Dimitrescu is in Resident Evil. Yes, I will be playing through that game. I know all about Resident Evil. I've watched Markiplier play it throughout the entire game. Metro is not that level of scary. You should be absolutely fine then. The Last of Us, yes, I'm going to be playing The Last of Us. Yes, Lady Dimitrescu, 100%. Markiplier is obsessed with her, and I honestly understand why. Like, who can ignore those boobs? It's like the freaking MC Hammer song. She got boobs and butt. And it's all up in my face. And I'm getting sprung, if you know what I mean. I'm showing my age. Anyways, but, yeah, I just wanted to do a last stream because in a couple of hours, I'm not going to have a voice. So you guys won't hear me for a little bit. You gotta go watch all the old videos. I did get an idea. So somebody sent me an idea of trying to use AI to, like, replicate my voice. And I was gonna attempt to try it and see if it could actually do it. I don't think it can. I think my voice is too unique. The way that I inflect on my words and the way that I talk is just too unique. At least I think so. I remember you ruining male parts with your description from what you remember. Yes, exactly. We were going to turn you into the next Stephen Hawking. The main scare element is limited resources compared to large monsters, post-apocalyptic game where military-grade bullets are used at money. That's interesting. Metro 20... You said it's Metro 2023? 2033. Let me... Ooh! House Flipper has bundle going on. Let me check this out. Hold on. House Flipper's on sale. Can I get all the DLCs for, like, super cheap? Oh. No. Not really. I mean, that would be nice, but I don't want to spend $50. It's too much. Too much. Too much, too much, too much. It's too much. Okay. Let me go to the store. Metro 2033. Metro 2033. Are you talking about Metro 2033 Redux? I missed these kinds of streams. Yeah, I missed them too. Post-apocalyptic FPS atmospheric story rich. 2013, the world was devastated by an apocalyptic event, annihilating almost all mankind, turning the Earth's surface into a poisonous wasteland. Only a handful of survivors took refuge in the depths of the Moscow underground. The human civilization entered a dark age. This year is 2033. You know, we're not far from 2033. This could be real. This could happen. Has some strange things, psychedelic ghost stuff. Oh god, ghosts. I don't do well with ghosts. It's on sale right now for $20. No, $2. What's the bundle? It's on sale right now. Love when my games tell me my future. So, it's $11.51 for the bundle. So I get Metro Exodus, the expansion pack, Redux, and the last Light Redux for $11. Yeah, The Last of Us Part 1 and 2 is going to be on my channel soon. I haven't bought it yet, but that's on the list to do. I'm also considering Atomfall. The new game Atomfall. It's post-apocalyptic first-person adventure. It does look kind of cool. It's kind of Ark-ish. It's kind of like Ghosts, but you're not like fighting ghosts. Like Stalker. I can't play Stalker. I looked into playing Stalker. I can't play Stalker. I'm also looking at The Last of Us 2. I've put it on my wish list to wait to see if it ever goes on sale. I'm probably going to buy it later. DayZ is the other one that I was thinking of. DayZ is another one that I'm going to try. This one's an online co-op, though, so I was going to ask my wife if she wants to play with me. She's pretty good with those kind of things. Dying Light is on sale for $3. Interesting. This is like Left 4 Dead. Yeah, no, Phasmophobia I can't play. I would rather play Subnautica than deal with ghosts. That's how much I hate ghosts. Now, that also depends on the type of ghosts. If it's ghosts like there's a game that I'm about to play on the channel, this one, Haunted House Renovator. I'm waiting for this to come out because this is up my alley. Yes, there are ghosts in this, but they're not scary. They're funny. It's like playing with Casper. Radiation and everything is filled with despair and dead. Hate ghosts. Or are you scared? I'm not necessarily scared of ghosts, per se. I'm scared of, like, the unknown, I guess you could say. But, there's another one, there's a bunch of games, actually, that I plan on playing. So this one, this is the game that I've been told to play. Yes, I have been to the Dunwich building, and it scared the piss out of me. And unfortunately, you guys won't see that because I lost the footage. You'll have to go back and watch the live streams. That's part of the footage I lost. I had all 150 terabytes, or 150 gigabytes? No, 650 gigabytes of my footage on that drive when I dropped it. 650 gigabytes of data. Just in recordings. The drive itself had 13 terabytes of data. And it's gone. All 13 terabytes is gone. I had so much on that drive. That drive basically was my entire life, like, put onto one drive. I had just purchased that drive. That drive was only 3 months old. And I was cleaning around my desk, and I knocked it off the top of my desktop. And it crashed. It hit my cement floor. So, yeah. Anyways, so this game right here, this is the one I've been sponsored to play. And I will be playing this game. I'll probably play it without sound. So, like, you won't hear me. And I'll probably post it as, like a sleep with me or something like that. Like, it'll be a full playthrough. To explain, there are areas where these ghost-like remnants are prevalent and they overwhelm normal people, but, like, your character is resistant to it. Interesting. I'll have to look into it and see. But, I've gotten access to this one. The Succession of Changing Kings, which is an interesting development. Like, this is a medieval 2D choices matter game. It kind of reminds me of, like, Age of Empires. So if, like, you look, it's got, like, different choices and stuff you can make as a kingdom to, like, change your kingdom. It's definitely Age of Empires-y, and I do like Age of Empires. This game sucks. This is probably one of the worst simulator games I've ever played. Like, Aquatic Store is terrible. It's unplayable. I'm trapped in the tutorial because it asked me to buy a fish and then locked the fucking fish, like, hatchery place where I buy the fish. It's stupid. Everdream Valley is another one that I'm playing currently that I'm going to be recording for the channel. I've already got, I already have footage of it. Bakery Simulator is another one that I'm kind of like, yeah, maybe, because this one is really super stupid repetitive. I did play Luna's Fishing Garden. I completed this game. Beautiful freaking game. Made me cry. I was so sad. It only took me 8 hours to play the entire game, and I got 12 out of 14 achievements. So, yeah. Animal Rescuer was interesting, but I don't think I'll be playing that again. Why is my thing... There we go. It was so unfocused. Pub Life Simulator was one that I played a little bit. Let's see. Bramble, the Mountain King. This is an interesting game. I've watched Markiplier play it. I may or may not play it. I'm not sure. Lord of the Rings Golem I got for like $1. Medieval Fantasy. Is that a game? Oh, Critter Cafe. I started liking this game enough that I actually kind of want to play it. There's Subnautica. Honey, I Joined a Cult is another one that I'm probably going to be playing on the channel. Hoko Life is another one that I may be playing. Creatures of Ava I do have planned as a full 100 days that I will be doing. Happy Game, probably going to be playing on a stream. Paleo Pines, I'm definitely going to be playing a full 100 days on it. Ever After Falls, I got this game, and I don't know why. Ghostbusters is interesting. Haven't played it, but I bought it. Let me see. Planet of Lana. Small Lands. That one's interesting. I may try it. I don't know if I'm going to or not, but dude, I've got so many. I've got Warhammer Total War that I wanted to check out. Barn Finders, I'll be doing a little bit of that one. This one I don't know about. I just got it with, like, another one. Mr. Prepper is hilarious as hell, and I want to play this. Like, this is a funny-ass game. This game where you grow a small village in person, making farms, fighting and hunting animals, doing quests. Oh, interesting. I might check that out. Death in the Red Light is interesting. It's like, a crime noir. It's an investigation, like, detective game where you do, like, a whole bunch of puzzles and you solve, like, murder mysteries and stuff. That is so up my alley. Definitely Not Fried Chicken sounds absolutely freaking hilarious. I don't know exactly what it is, but I will eventually check that out. One Lonely Outpost is another one that I'm definitely planning on playing. Final Profit Shop RPG, I don't know about too much. I will be doing a playthrough on Monster Hunter Wilds, as well as all the other Monster Hunter games. I bought all of them. There's Survivalists, The Escapists. I am going to probably play Tomb Raider, because that's something I've never played. And I kind of want to, because I want to be part of that. Floodland is another one that I might play. Let's Build a Zoo is adorable. Might play that one. Big Farm Story. I have so many. But, bro. Yeah, see, Resident Evil. I bought all of them. Right there. All of them right there. I do 100% plan on playing them. Yeah, I've never played all of the Monster Hunter games. My wife has. My wife loves Monster Hunter. She got me into it. She has played all of them, but I've purchased Monster Hunter Rise. I did play Rise a little bit on the Switch, but I want to play it on my computer. Monster Hunter World as well. I've got a lot of Monster Hunter actually. I think I bought the. Yeah. See, I've got Monster Hunter Stories, Monster Hunter Stories 2, Monster Hunter Rise, and Monster Hunter Worlds and Wilds. Oh, and I also have Monster Harvest, which is also a really fun game. Bro, I have so many freaking games planned. So many games. I never got into Rise, but World and Wilds were very fun. I miss Sleep With Me streams. Oh. Well, maybe they'll come back. I've been doing Spark lately. So I get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I really want to go full time with YouTube, but right now I can't financially afford it because I only get 20 cents a video right now when my video has like 1,000 views. So I'm like, bro, that's low. Like YouTube is just, it doesn't pay very much until you become a lot bigger. And it's hard to like get time to come and do anything. Looking forward to seeing them all when you get better. Yeah, I'm looking forward to definitely playing. What I will be doing, so let me run this by you guys real quick. I do have to go in a little bit, but I want to run something by you. When I did Slime Rancher, I did that game by playing it and not recording any type of commentary and just focused on the gameplay, right? I focused on being able to just pass the game and finish it. Once I finished it, then I crafted the story. I was able to create the story around it. My Slime Rancher is still, to this day, the best video on my channel because I wasn't super distracted. It didn't take me hours to edit because I had just focused on finishing the game. Do you think that is a better idea than streaming all the time and not really being able to put out as much content because I'm streaming? Because I think if I do that, where I just sit down and I play a game for like 8 hours straight without streaming, without talking, or even just do a silent stream where I'm streaming but I'm not responding to like the chat, then I think maybe if I only share it on like private, like I'll post it on Discord and be like, hey guys, I'm about to play this game, you can come watch, but not as like a public stream. Because I seem to do better in the game when I'm not focused on chat, and I seem to produce better content when I'm not focused on like having reactions to things. Obviously, I do have a couple of reactions here and there, so like I record my gameplay, but I'm a lot more relaxed when I'm not on stream. And I'm a lot less like fidgety, and I don't get as cut off as much. So I think I'm going to start doing that again because then I can get you guys some more content a lot faster. And I think I can make better content. But yeah. There's got to be chat that I can't see. Am I getting all the chats? Aha! Chat filter all messages. Can't do multitask, fire me core. Never got into Rise. Monster Hunter's amazing. I thought so. I've been missing a couple of your guys' comments. Not too many, though. Most of them have come through. Okay, I don't feel that bad. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm really good at writing and crafting a story. around what I'm doing to like be like, this is the game I played and here's how you play it and this is what you experience. So I think honestly I'm going to probably start doing that just to start getting you guys some more content. Just to try and get my channel with more content. But I do miss the live streams. I just don't have time for live streams all the time. Because I'm so sporadic with Spark. Oh, my freaking throat. I hope this stops. I'm gonna freaking scream if it doesn't help. If I pay $3,000 to be tortured for the next 4 weeks because I can't breathe properly and I can't sleep properly and it hurts. If I pay $3,000 and it does not fix my problem of constantly clearing my throat, I think I'm gonna slap a bitch. Because I'm told that it's because of my fucking tonsils that I have an infection in my throat, and my throat is like constantly like, oh, you have an infection in your throat. We need to flush that infection out. So we're gonna just drown you with as much saliva and bullshit in the back of your throat as possible. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah. I'm also going to be playing a lot of smaller games. So games you can complete in one day, one sitting. I'm going to be doing that a lot more instead of taking on these massive projects that I can't finish. Like, yes, it would be amazing to sit down and record 150 hours of gameplay for a massive game, but then you guys aren't getting content. I'm not able to produce the content fast enough by myself. So you guys don't get content. I can release it in chunks, but even then, it is so much to work with. Eventually, those chunks just kind of fall off. I was actually kind of really surprised. One of my favorite YouTubers is Nerbit, not going to lie. I sit and watch intensely. Listen to him in the background. He's a challenge YouTuber to an extent. Yeah, I do know a lot of challenge YouTubers. I am not a challenge YouTuber. I'm like, what I want to do as my channel is called TLDR Gaming, basically. So the goal that I have in mind is when I get bigger, I want to start a trend called TLDR Gaming, which would be playing through a game and then scripting it. So it's like at 100 days, but it's not called 100 days because not all games have 100 days worth of content, if you understand what I mean. So TLDR Gaming is like, I only have an hour to watch a YouTuber play a game. I want to see if I like that game and I want to know what the game is about, but I don't have time to play that game. So I'm going to watch somebody basically TLDR it for me. That doesn't exist. I've looked. There's nothing like that on YouTube. The closest thing you have is like, I completed X game 100%. Or I completed X game so you didn't have to. That's not quite TLDR Gaming. It's kind of more like a funny kind of aspect to it. It's like, these games suck. And that is... And I played this sucky game so that you don't have to, so you know what this game is about. It's kind of TLDR Gaming, but not quite. I'm basically combining the 100 Days theme with a gameplay walkthrough. But, anywho, I have to go. I need to stop using my voice, otherwise... I'm just going to be, like, in a coughing fit the entire ride over, and my dad is going to absolutely have a fucking hissy fit. So, anywho, I have to go, but it's been wonderful. You guys are amazing. I could not ask for a better freaking audience. You guys are so freaking cool. I will be posting more content. Thank you so much for the well wishes. Pray that I don't come out sounding like a Russian guy with a freaking smoker's cough. And that I retain my beautiful voice. At least I think it's beautiful. I love my voice. It's like the one thing about me that I absolutely just adore is my voice. So, pray that I come back with my voice. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys have a wonderful night. Happy Easter. And I will update you guys how things go. Mostly through the Discord, but also I'll make posts on my channel and let you guys know how I'm doing, so just watch for the posts. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye! Good night!